AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Columbus Clippers. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that does.
Now batting, Theo Jamieson. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July.
Jamieson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Braun giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bad hit started.
Damon Goddard.
The 1-1. Popped
come on,
up.
come on.
Bird over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 2 full. Columbus is out in front, 4-0. Stepping in, Alberto Hernandez. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Alberto.
Bird on at first, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field.
2-2-2.
Jamieson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back. Digging in now, Theo Jamieson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now at the plate, Damon Goddard.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Damon Goddard.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, John Hicks.
The first baseman, number 55.
Jamieson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Braun going back on it. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Digging in, Theo Jamieson, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. The 0-2 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jamieson on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running. Stepping in, Theo Jamieson, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is line to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now batting, the
striding in,
hitter,
Damon Goddard. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, John Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Giving chase is Goodwin. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Now at the plate, Kevin Plawecki. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Kevin Plawecki.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Clippers lead it 9-3.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Clippers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Reed Foley earns win number 4 on the season. Michael Kopech couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Columbus Clippers. Esteban Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jamieson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jamieson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lopez, a 27-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a curveball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Knights lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Abraham Liriano. He drew a walk his first time up.
Liriano.
The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jamieson is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. So coming to the plate,
Now
Theo Jamieson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in to try it again, Theo Jamieson.
The center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jamieson.
Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Castilla ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, Daniel Bourbon. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst.
Riding in once again, Theo Jamison. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
The 0-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too. Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Charlotte Knights came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carson Fulmer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Stephen Bai hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Charlotte Knights and the Columbus Clippers. It's Henry Miranda, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many.
Striding into the box, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The 1-2. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready for another chance? Theo
Now
Jamison.
batting, center fielder, Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Right, hold it here.
Slow
Hold it here.
grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings in this.
Now to the plate, Theo Jamison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Theo
Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. A quick out number 1. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Damon Montero earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Columbus Clippers. Adam Pletko, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Settling in now, Theo Jamison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jamison.
He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on The Show. At the plate, Theo Jamieson.
batting,
0 for 1
center
for him
fielder.
here in this one.
Theo
First pitch of the
Jamieson.
at-bat. Popped up. Valdez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Joe Panic. 2 men on,
Now
2
batting,
away here in the
second
4th.
baseman, Joe
Queen over at second. Gonzalez at first, 2 out in the inning. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jamieson coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Paw Sox are out in front, 1-0. Standing in,
now
Theo
batting,
Jamieson.
center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the
Now
bat out of his
batting,
hands
the
any
designated
way that
hitter.
you can.
Damon Goddard.
2-2, here it is. Swing and a liner. And it's in there, base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A
Now
good send
batting,
and a close
catcher,
play, but it all
Kevin
worked out.
Wawrecki.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that
batter,
strategy.
number 4,
Makes you wonder if they'll
second
turn to him
baseman,
again next time in this
Daniel
situation.
The
McDougal.
1-1. This is line to left. Bruno is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Leading off the inning, Travis Jankowski, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Jamieson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding forward
Leading
now,
up for the
Theo
Clippers,
Jamieson.
The center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
Here comes the first pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. Columbus took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Adam Pletko earns win number 7 on the season. James Hoyt wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Columbus Clippers. Sean Reed Foley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good.
So stepping in, Victor Reyes.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor.
1 out, nobody on.
Reyes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Jamison, 2 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit.
Coming to the plate now,
Batting
Theo
fourth,
Jamison,
the
and he
center
could give
fielder,
his guys an early
Theo
lead if he can come through here.
Jamison.
From the stretch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Dan, Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Guerra at second. Reddick is over at first with 1 away. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game.
Set to get his day started, Ken Gorman, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first home run of the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason.
Stepping up now, Theo Jamison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Theo Jamison.
4-1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Two balls and a strike to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Gonzalez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Standing in, Theo Jamieson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw won't get him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to do it.
Now in the box, Theo Jamieson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit in the air to right field.
Go hard, score.
Moving
You
under
got
it, Ramirez. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Pawtucket's out in front, 7-2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And their runners at the corners now.
Adam Frazier.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamieson moves over.
Relay.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-2 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-2 is how this one ends today. The Pawtucket Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Prince Weinstein wins in relief for the 8th time this year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.